Hi folks, the weather's turned off cold here in Illinois. Coons are not true hibernators, but they don't move a lot when it is cold out like it is now. We're pushing about 15 degrees. We don't have any snow on the ground yet, but we say it's coming. What coons do when it gets cold like this is they stay close to where they're denning. They're den trees, old barns like this here. You're going to catch the majority of your coons in this area, this kind of situation, close to their den sites. We've got a few barns here on the farm I'm going to set. I'm going to set up a square bucket with a 160 conibear. You've got to be real careful where you set these conibears. They are intended to kill. I use the 160 because they are a little bit more forgiving. You need to know what's living on the farm or wherever you set a conibear. No domestic animals. You do not want to catch a domestic animal. On this particular farm there are no cats or dogs. Quite a ways away from where any domestic animals do live. I'm going to go ahead and make this here set and see what tomorrow brings. Pretty tough trapping when it gets down to this temperature. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put in some dry cat food in here. Fish oil. Give it a good trail in the tin. Commercial coon bait. The main ingredient in this bait is fish. You don't take a lot. Whatever you can get out on a little stick. Toss it in the back there. Now you can set these 160s by hand, but if you do any amount at all, you're going to have some sore hands. I like to use these setters. About $10 at Trapper Supply dealers. Well worth the investment. I wire my trap off to the bucket. I don't want to take it off with my trap. Buckets are easy to spot. The reason I use square buckets, they fit this 160 perfectly. A round bucket would be too big. Round buckets are better suited for a 220. In the back of my bucket, I drill a couple holes here. That will allow water to run out and scent to escape. Beginning to sleep outside. We'll be catching many coons. And this also in these buckets I've cut notches where your strings can fit in nice. Remember to take the safeties off, be careful. That's a live trap now, ready to fire. More fish oil. A little appetizer here, a little bit more cat food. That's how you set at 160 in a square bucket for coon, and you're going to catch a lot of possum. This bucket and the 160 we set yesterday connected were probably one of the biggest possums I've ever caught. It is one of the biggest possums. We'll get this possum out of here. That's a big possum right there. It's the head on that possum. Color is perfect. You do not want a black possum. It's just, as far as possums go, that's what you're looking for. A nice adult possum. Good silver color on it. Smalls and blacks. Just no market for them right now. Get that trap reset. In fact, most of my cat food's still in there. Just put in a little bit more scent attractor. set this here trap. Yep, that'll all be ready to catch another in the morning. It's been a couple days since I've had any activity here in this barn. Remember a couple days ago I caught a nice big possum here out of this bucket set of 160. This morning I've got a nice boar coon I connected on at this 160 that's been here, well, about 4 days now. One possum, one coon. Trapping is getting a little bit tougher. It's getting real cold out. Coons are not true hibernators, but they do not move as often. Seldom, I should say, when it's cold out like this. Your activity is going to be in barns, junk piles, by den trees, hay lofts like we have in this barn behind me. Here in a couple weeks, the rut's going to be kicking in. The big boars are going to be roaming the countryside looking for sows. Any trap set with a gland lure at that point, allowed to pull in a boar coon, which is kind of like the whitetail ruts. They're out venturing looking for companionship. They'll be traveling the countryside. The problem with that, though, is the boars begin to fight. They'll get rub marks on their shoulders. Their pelts just aren't worth as much when that happens. But connected on this boar coon, we'll reset this trap, rebait it with old dry cat food, fish oil, and a commercial food lure. See what tomorrow brings with it.